The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What you listening to, man? What they talking about? I got my hand up on that knob, tryna figure out. It doesn't matter who's the guest or what's the subject, cause they keep it 100 and them callers love it. The radio show got you tuned in, ready for action like a bad chick texting what's happening. They ain't here giving 5 o'clock news. Our hosts keep it blunt, sharing their point of views. They going in, man, cause they ain't got no filter. Cause they keep it 100, that's why we messing with you. Got you up to date with the latest with music and what's trending, that's basics. On primetime hours, you can never go wrong. And get nice music and what's going on in your neck of the woods, like, hey, Al Roke on today's light. Feeling entertained with the radio show. Tuesday, Thursday, taking over, let them know. Let them telephone rings, yeah, I'm on this thing.
Trying to be more polished.
All right, okay. So Tiki, I understand that there was a conversation that took place that you had via text with a friend. Did it? Okay, first before we get into it, did it stem from a good morning text? Because I feel like okay.
Well,
a good morning. Sorry, good morning, beautiful.
No, it was not a good morning, beautiful. This is really just my homie. Like,
okay.
You know, he was just like, yo, what's up with you and your dude? And I was like, oh, we're straight. He shot down my birthday ideas because his birthday. So my dude's birthday is coming up. Been racking my brain because he's like, oh, I just really want to keep it simple. So I connected with his sister last week because they're super tight, right? And I'm like, hey, what do you think? Plus, she's going to know all the foiled birthday things that have gone in the past because she's his sister, right? So she's gonna be able to tell me, no, don't do that, or yeah, like that's a good one or whatever. So we talked or whatever, came up with a plan. So the plan was, I'll take him axe throwing for his birthday.
Oh, I want to do that.
See? So I'm telling my homie, he was like, what was the idea? I'm like, we want to go axe throwing. And he was just like, no. And his exact words were, and I quote, just cook that ninja a home cooked meal, maybe make a new cocktail, and I'm going to paraphrase this, give him some fellatio. So I said, LOL, is it really that simple? And he's like, I just put you on game. It's really that simple. So then I started thinking, is it really that simple? Am I racking my brain to come up with a full, really nice birthday surprise? And really, that's all I got to do?
Yes. Curtain close, in show, run the credits. That's it. To every woman out there, that is literally it. I will forego. I want to go ask her on, but she was like, I don't feel like it. I just give some head. Like, okay, what axe?
I got an axe to throw. Shit.
So really, you guys will say, if all other outdoor activities, if you can just get some head at the house and keep it moving.
I forget anything.
I'm trying to figure out where the breakdown is of what's the problem. Like, this is the easiest problem to solve. Your problem is solved.
That's it.
There's nothing else to do.
There's not many things in life that I'm choosing over that. That's like, I don't know how many dudes I'm speaking for, because a lot of dudes out there try to pretend like, and I hate when dudes be like, oh, pussy ain't a gift and head ain't a gift or whatever. That shit is a gift if it's good. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I don't need no more shoes. I mean, if I'm shoeless, then obviously, get me a pair of shoes. If I got fucking 12 pair of shoes, fuck, I need more shoes for it. Like, just suck my dick and like to be on, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not too many other things I'm choosing over that. I'm just gonna let you know right now. Like, there's very few things in life, and this is no exaggeration, that I'm choosing over head. There's very few material things. There's very few activities. There's very few things that I can name that bring me joy. That just, there's no wrong time. The M16, keep me honest, man. Is there ever a wrong time? I think aside from maybe a funeral, that may be the only exception. And then like when I get back home, if I'm feeling down and she want to give me some mail, like I'm not going to, I mean, I don't know what kind of mood, depending on what family member it was, depending on what kind of funeral it was. You know, that may put me in look, that may help. That's all I'm saying. People grieve differently, but there's no wrong time. That's all I'm saying.
There's also no wrong occasion. You worried about a birthday. I mean, shit, it could be Tuesday. It doesn't matter. Tuesday's the occasion. Let's just do Tuesday. Yeah. Yep. It does not matter. And I'm shocked that you're shocked at this.
It's also a great motivator, because if you feel like, oh, I can't get him to listen, or I can't get him to do this and do that, it's like that'll change a lot of things. That'll motivate.
That honey-do list that's been dragging, it'll get kickstarted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it might not be one time, maybe two. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe make it look like it's a pattern. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not something you do all the time. Maybe look like it's a pattern. You'd be like, oh shit, like I got some stuff to do around the house. You know what I mean? Like it's a great motivator. I will say that. If you want things done, not saying that you have to trade that for this or, you know, make it like a transaction or whatever. But I'm just
everything is transactional.
In a way, yes, I 100% agree there. But you know.
You spent far too long stressing about this when your homeboy put you up on it's well-known game on our end, but he put you up on the simplest simplistic thing. He doesn't care. It could be, you know, it could be whatever, you know. You bring him some McDonald's, but if that accompanies the McDonald's, that's the best goddamn dinner he ever had.
And I see women post that all the time. What do dudes like? Like, you know, women like flowers. What's kind of an equivalent for dudes? There's not. Head, that's it. Like no, I don't want it. I mean, yeah, I could use some cologne, but I could get that myself. Like, that's not like, oh, great, you know, you know what I can't do?
You cannot.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do that.
So is there ever a point where you're like, oh, she's giving me head again? Like,
no. More no.
Look, you have to question your skill, and I don't even want to put it like this, but you have to question either your skill or his sexuality. You know, I'm not even gonna say that, because gay dudes give head too. Like I don't know anybody that doesn't like it. Like if somebody says that, then I would recommend medication. Small in large quantities. Like, oh man, head again. I guess. Never.
But that's not even that. I mean, that's not even like. It's not even a question. Like, I'm sorry. You want to? Yeah, you ain't even got to ask. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to ask.
Okay, off the top of your head, MC, when would be a time where you would turn it down? Matter of fact, I'll give you the next couple of sentences or whatever to think about it while Tiki asks her next follow-up question or whatever's on her brain right now. And I'll just give you some time and just think of every possible scenario you can think of to where you would be like, nah, I'm good.
So, like, I've gone back to dude and said, hey, because when I brought up axe throwing to him, he was like, I'm gonna do that shit. And I was like, really?
I wouldn't either.
He's like, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, I'll go if you want to go. I was like, oh, but I thought it'd be something great for your birthday. So then I suggested maybe a couples massage, and he was like, I mean, like, I'd rather go bowling than go axe throwing. So I was like, oh, we can go bowling, but you're telling me that I could save shoe rental money. If
you got him drunk and sucked his dick, that would be the best birthday. Like, just find like something good, like he might want to watch or whatever. And that is optional. That's like middle name on a form. That shit is optional. Like, it doesn't matter. It don't matter what else accompanies it. It ain't got to be food. If you got liquor and you got head, that's it. Those are your 2 ingredients.
Okay, then.
All right, M16, what you got? When is there? When are you turning it down?
I'm turning it down if we're in carpool picking up the little one. That's where I'm drawing the line. Otherwise,
is the little one asleep?
No, man, that's just not happening.
Okay, all right, cool.
But if the little one was not in said car, it's fair game.
No, not on school grounds. That's where we got to draw the line. You got to have some.
Okay,
if
children are nowhere to be involved, y'all just riding down the street and that's fair game.
First of all, that's the best game. That's Roadhead, top 3 heads.
I'm not saying road. I'm talking about we're parked waiting in the car
at a school.
That's out. Okay.
Look,
that'll probably get you a sexual offender rap.
It will, but I'm still not gonna turn it down. I'm like,
what the
for real? I'm not gonna say.
You will chance a sexual offender rap.
If we both gonna get one, yeah, that's cool.
Who gonna take the kids to school?
Good luck, kid. You catching the bus? Grandma gonna drop you off.
Seek help, Khujeaux.
I'm sorry, but yeah, to your point, if we're on a playground of kids in the vicinity, funeral, all that kind of like the
now
obvious.
Hold on a second now let's back up here on this funeral thing here for just a moment here. We were talking about that earlier. Mm-hmm. It really just depends, not necessarily on the family member, but how down and out am I? Is this going to give me to pick me up to get me through this?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not when I say funeral, I mean like at the funeral.
Like in the church type?
Yeah. Like at.
What if you're riding in the processional to the grave? You have left the church and you're on the way to the grave site and you know it's a long ass drive in this processional. Is that fair game?
That it depends. Again, it depends on whose funeral it is and how down I am.
Okay, who would it not be okay?
Obviously, close family, parent, sister, brother, close aunt, close grandma. Somebody, I don't have any of my grandparents no more. But I'm just saying,
immediate or close extended family.
Yeah. If it's just like a cousin that I ain't seen since I was like 3.
No disrespect intended, but it was one of y'all motherfuckers be like,
yeah, right. So we had M16 funeral, and I'm like,
Khujeaux would want it this way.
Like, man, I can't believe it.
She's like, we did a whole show on it. It was his last.
She started rubbing my leg. I'm like, this is M16. I know. Thank you, man.
I'm down with you. I'm like,
but yeah.
This is what I would have wanted. You hear my voice. This is what I wanted.
Me too. Yeah. So, ladies, stop racking your brain. That's it. End. Like, period. Like, I really don't know how much more plainly to put it. There's never a bad time. Ever.
Okay, wait.
And like I said, Roadhead is top 3 heads.
That was where I was going next. You said Roadhead is top 3. What are the other 2?
Oh man, that's a good question. I would say drunk. It's probably number 1.
If you're drunk, are you really feeling the full effect of it?
No, I'm not talking about like blackout, like, you know what I mean? Like you don't remember. Yeah, this is like maybe, like 3rd, 4th drink drunk. You know what I mean? Like strong drink, not like 3rd, 4th beer. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay. I don't know, M16, help me out, man. I guess surprise or unexpected would it be number 2 or would high?
Surprise, but I'm gonna tell you, but I'll tell you that anticipated is also good, where it's been discussed already that it's happening.
Yes, I agree. I agree. It does not have to be spontaneous. I'm perfectly fine knowing where my next meal is coming from.
Yeah.
So if we've had the discussion, okay, then you know what? Let me back up. Let me ask you this. Like women, I know we're like, oh, dudes coming through, I need to landscape. Do you guys have that same conversation with yourselves?
Not only in MCC, you don't try to play like you don't know what I'm talking about, but not only do we landscape, sometimes we will pregame, and every dude out there knows what the pregame is.
I picked up on
Okay, so first off, let's go to the manscaping thing here for a second. That better be a goddamn conversation with her that you're going to do it. Because if you just magically do it before, she's like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Is there a reason that you're doing that? Like, no, I'm just,
Right, it can't. So you have to have a conversation about landscaping?
No, you don't.
I feel like you do.
No. If you, okay, so here's the only time I can see that being a thing. If you're in a relationship, y'all been together for some time, and then you just spring it on them like you never did it before, and then you just
That's
show
my
up.
point. That's okay, what I'm talking about.
No. Like if this is just like either first encounter or you've manscaped before, then yeah, and it's not even a thing. But yeah, if this is your first time ever doing it and you never did it before, then I mean, I guess.
Let me ask you
what I do with my bald hair is my business.
It's not really. If you're not like in said long-term, you're not in a married relationship or a said long-term relationship, is it expected that everybody landscapes like routinely?
You mean, okay, am I expecting that from her, or do I expect she expects it from me?
Yes, like I know women are generally, we're like, oh, I need to landscape, but do you all just feel like you routinely need to landscape as well? Does that help in the fellatio process?
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I do it for a number of reasons, but I mean partially because yes, if I know I'm getting some, I'm like, it's a little bit too much hair that I don't want her, like, you know what I'm saying, getting a little on the top. I try to be considerate in that way, but selfishly, the bigger reason is because I get the extra couple inches from the visual, you know what I mean? So yeah. That's why most dudes do it, just FYI. It's because, when there's no bush there, you see the whole thing, you know what I mean? Like you get the extra couple inches. So, free game.
Or we are going to places.
We are.
Is YouTube gonna let us play this at this point? I'm sorry.
He already put the TVMA at the beginning, like it's Cinemax porn, so we good.
I get compliments for that shit while you're playing. Like, hey man, that's like really professional. Like, cool. That was kind of the point. It's meant to be a joke.
Strong language and nudity, some slight nudity.
So Tiki, we I guess we got to come down to answering this question to put a bow on this godforsaken segment. Are you going to follow the advice of your friend? Or are you going to go do some axe throwing or cow tipping or whatever the fuck instead?
You all will have to wait until after the first week of November.
I should about to say you have to wait and see. Like, see, there's only fans tonight.
We're going to blow up. All right. So one last question to put the bow on this. So if we're going that route, spit or swallow?
You are now listening to The Radio Show.
So you like chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah.
Certain ones.
You like chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Certain ones.
So you take a chocolate chip cookie and you make the cookie chocolate. How does it go nasty?
It's not my favorite thing in the world. Like chocolate chip cookie is not like my first choice for a cookie.
What's your first choice for a cookie?
My first choice for a cookie is oatmeal raisin. My second choice.
Yeah, mine too.
Jason's Deli has a cranberry oatmeal walnut cookie that is
so
good.
Now I'm saying, but now oatmeal cranberry is different than oatmeal raisin. But I'm still not putting a chocolate chip. America's cookie.
America don't want us here, dog. Why do I want America's cookie?
You're listening to The Radio Show on YouTube and all other podcast providers.
All right, so we're going to switch up a little something here. We're going to do something that we only do on the Aftermath. I figured, it's been time enough. Aftermath has been on the air for a while that we can bring famed Don't At Me segment to, the regular weekly show and have a little bit of fun with it since we only do this with guests. Let's do this, together here. So I'm going to fire up my theme music for it.
This feels like an Aftermath.
Kind of does. Except I don't know with any guests that we had a prolonged conversation about, whatever, it doesn't matter. All right,
cool.
So you guys are familiar. Hell, you're on the show, so you know exactly how Don't At Me works. Got a few rapid fire questions here. Put those out to you, and then you give your answer and say Don't At Me. And if you don't say Don't At Me, it don't count. All right. So we're gonna go ahead with the first one. Khujeaux, I'm gonna start with you on this one, sir. All right.
Ladies first.
Okay, sure.
Oh, Tiki.
All right, Tiki. What is the better overpriced stadium item? A hot dog or the lukewarm beer?
I don't drink beer, so I'm gonna go with hot dog. Don't at me.
All right, Khujeaux, what's the better overpriced stadium item? A hot dog or the lukewarm beer?
I'm gonna go with the lukewarm beer because at least there's other things that you can get drunk. I'm just gonna say it. You can get drunk with a lukewarm beer. There's other effects to it. The hot dog is just a hot dog. And I don't eat processed meat, so it's kind of, don't at me.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely on beer. It's something about that, hastily priced beer that's been passed down from, down to you from other people. Even in the Rona, but yeah, it's the lukewarm beer on that one. All right, don't at me.
But also the last couple stadiums I went to, they had pretty ice cold beer. Central Park. It was pretty cold.
We've upgraded. All right, even though I don't drink. Here's the next one. What's more annoying? A long line in a store or a long hold time on the phone?
I'm gonna say long line at the store. At least at home, or at least, on the phone, I could be at home laying down or put it on speaker, walk around, do something. In the store, you just standing in the store. So yeah, long line at the store, don't at me.
All right. Tiki, what about for you? That more annoying, the long line in the store or a long hold time on the phone?
Oh, in the store is the worst. We were in Target Saturday, and first of all, I do not appreciate people getting in Target and acting like they in Walmart. Do not get to the register and start complaining about price changes and discounts. You should have figured that shit out way back in the aisles, because the rest of us are prepared to show our Target circles, our app on our phone, and check the hell out. But this one lady in front of me wanted to go on and on and on. And I clearly kept saying, man, I have to pee. I wish we could get through this line a little bit faster. And my baby's like, Mommy, I got to pee too. I'm like, well, we're going to have to hold it for a while because it looks like it's going to be a minute. And she was still looking like, bitch, I am getting my $5 off. And when she said, can you call a manager? I was like, bitch, I will cash app you these $5. I got to pee and I'm not going to get out of line and come back. Let's move it, sister. This is not acceptable Target behavior. So long lines in the store is way more annoying.
Oh, clearly it is. Jeez. You know what? Everybody's correct on that one. It's the long line in the store. It's the worst when you just sitting there, especially like what Tiki was saying, when you got the couponer or the person who they got something that don't scan, they got to get a manager, cars getting declined. It's just bad. It's just bad.
But you know it didn't have a tag on it when you got it off the rack. You should have found a second one and brought it to the front with you. Do not do this right now. This is not the time.
Agreed.
Scared to say anything else on that one. All right, Tiki. You're sitting down, you're getting ready to watch a movie. What type of movie are you choosing? A horror or a comedy?
A comedy. I'm definitely a rom-com kind of girl.
Comedy, don't at me.
Yeah, don't at me.
Really? Comedy for both of y'all? I'm the opposite. I want a good horror movie. Hopefully it's not one that's campy and corny. Hopefully it's got some real...
That's the thing. That's the thing about horror movies. It's too many bad ones.
There are. But if you get that gem, that's a good one,
If it's the last thing I've watched before I've gone to bed, then I'm probably replaying it in my mind. So then I'm just replaying it all night long. I'm not getting any good sleep off that. It's no good deep REM sleep from that. So a rom-com so I can clear my mind and keep going.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Something light, But also, like I said, even like bad comedies will still have something in there that maybe you laughed at. But I mean, worst case, like I said, it's just light and something dumb to decompress and take your mind off whatever else. I am not trying to psychoanalyze any characters or backstories about paranormal, whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to be worried about every time I hear noise in the house, like what the hell? No, not trying to go for that. I just want to go to sleep.
Horror movie could be. That's my end though.
That's the wrong answer.
My game. All right, Khujeaux, here's the next one. All right, what's a show that was good, but the ending ruined it for you?
I don't watch a lot of shows. That's kind of, and I can't think of anything right now.
Okay, we'll flip it to, okay, so since you're not really a show watcher, you can flip your answer to a movie then. What's a movie where you're all into it, the answer, and then, you know, the ending just took you out?
So, I'm just anything M. Night Shyamalan that's not like Signs or Sixth Sense.
Okay, so you just hated those catalog.
Those twists. I mean, like he have a good movie until the end. Like the twist ending, like just really ruins an entire movie.
It's very well possible.
Yeah.
Tiki?
I'm gonna say
Don't at
clickbait.
Which one?
Clickbait.
You didn't. So you thought it was a little much the way, like, I mean, on the territory. I'll put a little disclaimer here. Like, if you haven't watched Clickbait, you might want to click off this. So, Khujeaux, have you seen Clickbait? Or you haven't watched Clickbait?
I mean, I don't know, but I don't care about spoilers like that.
Okay. I guess Tiki's just saying that it kind of went conventional, where it was they were on to something, and then at the end it's like, what? We wasted all our time, and this is what
But
happened?
these two to have been the
Yeah, this is some horse shit. Like,
yeah, I was like, these two
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of a kick.
Yeah. That one kind of did me in. Don't at me.
I'm not a big show watcher. I know that one show that I got onto late, I actually watched it after it was over, was The Wire. And I think The Wire probably is the best television show ever. I know there's an arguable point on other things being that way. So I'm not gonna say the ending ruined it for me. It just, I don't know, it left you with more questions than answers. And I feel like when a show is ending, you should get some definitive answers on some things. And you sort of did, but you got left kind of open a little bit. It didn't necessarily ruin it for me, but I just could have used something else, you know?
I'm the opposite. If something ends and it's not all, everything isn't all tied up nice and neatly in a bow, and like I get to see this ending of every single character, and like, you know, it's like Breakfast Club or something at the end of the movie, text at the bottom, Johnny went off to college and discovered that he could really find himself. And, you know, like, I don't need that. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't need sequels. I don't need follow-up episodes. Like, yeah, you give me a 1 season run of a show, I'm like, oh, that was cool. Good job. I'm like, nah, I need season 2. What happened with Lisa and Jim? And what happened with, you know, did he die? Cool. Just give me an ending.
All right, anyway. All right, so here's the last one for you guys. All right, so you're out eating and fries are not available. Tater tots or onion ring?
Tiki, you go.
I guess onion rings. Don't at me.
Just sort of sure. All right, cool.
That's tough. That's tough. I love a good tater tot, but I really love a good onion ring. I like both. This is tough for me. I'm gonna go onion ring. Don't at me.
But you could go with either one though.
I could definitely go for either one or both.
I guess I'm thinking, why would they have tater tots but not have fries? It's all the same potato.
Listen, it's a hypothetical.
They're not. Wait, right? Hold on. They're not making these things in the back. They have bags of fries and they have bags of tater tots. They ran out of the bags of fries.
Right.
They're back there making these things by hand.
All right. For me, it's I love them both as well, but for me, I'm gonna choose tater tots on this one because I don't know. I mean, it's hard to choose because they're both great, but I know in this instance, I probably would go ahead and choose tater tots. But they're both just you can't go wrong with either. And I can tell you another thing that you cannot go wrong with.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say you can't go wrong with playing "Don't At Me" with Khujeaux and Tiki Blue. This is not the aftermath, but you can't go wrong with.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Also, with tater tots, the only reason I chose onion rings because I feel like the batter on onion rings can differ from place to place, so you would get something different. You know what I mean? Each time, I feel like tater tots are probably pretty standard across the board.
But again. You can't either way.
You can't go wrong. I was just justifying why my answer and why I chose.
No, but you could either one is a W. That's for sure.
Yes.
That is Don't At Me. Usually it is.
Don't At Me is a W.
It is exclusive. Appreciate you saying that, Tiki. It's exclusive to the aftermath, so you can catch more of me asking these questions to catch people off guard when we're interviewing guests on the aftermath. And if you want to be a guest on the radio show, just send us an email, the radio show inbox at gmail.com, or you can send us a text. 678-800-1677. We look forward to hearing from you.
You are now listening to The Radio Show.
Why aren't you keeping track of your own score? I'm just
true.
saying.
You really don't need to know the number. You
really don't. You needed to see. This is the problem with your generation. There's no accountability.
My generation, no accountability.
Boomers typically, that is
right.
a trick.
You just call me a boomer?
They sit there and complain, and they want somebody else to fix it, which would be us.
If you're not a boomer, you're definitely boomer adjacent.
You're listening to The Radio Show on YouTube and all other podcast providers.
All right, y'all. It's about that time for Random. The one true segment that embodies this show, because we've been talking about some of everything.
Yes.
Which is, that's standard, right? If you've been following us, if you've been watching, that's all we do. Just talk about random shit. So how else do we close a show about random shit? Talking about random shit.
Facts.
More random shit.
Yes.
M16, kick us off. Or, I'm sorry, Tiki, kick us off.
I feel like I started laying into a random when I was talking about the lady in the Target line. I don't have a true random other than I just randomly appreciate you guys for putting me on game and all the other women. Because one, I will be saving a lot of money in the future on birthdays, Christmases, Dad's Day, and any other special occasion. From now on, that's
save your money.
It's a good $200 each pop that I'm keeping to myself.
Hey, save your money. We're not saying don't buy anything ever, but like.
Oh no.
I mean, look. Now again, for me, if I never got anything, that was all I ever got. Great, whatever. I'm cool with that. But I'm just saying, it may be something he actually needs at some point. Like, but if you have an idea, like, oh yeah, he pointed out he wanted this jacket, and you just go get the jacket, whatever. Or if you just
has been pointed out, this is a failed safe.
Or if you just pull it out in jacket, then that'd be But no, seriously, you're welcome. Ladies, save your money.
All right, I'm saving my money. I'm just floored by that, so I got nothing.
I'm floored by how y'all don't. How this is not how y'all don't understand it. I don't know.
It's that easy. You said it yourself. You was like, is it that easy? Yes, it's that easy.
It's that easy.
Wow. So I could have saved myself 2 divorces. No, I couldn't have.
Maybe. You don't know.
I'm good.
It is, like I said, it's a good motivator. But I don't know if it can save marriages, but
I'm good. Never mind. I'm good. Go ahead. All right. What you got? What you got, Khujeaux?
I had one. I had a good one. Hold on.
Want to circle back?
I lost it. Damn, I had a good one. I should have wrote it down. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So for me, my random is, and people out here will feel this one, especially in this day and age where we've been working remote and you've been doing a lot of communicating with your coworkers via, whatever your employer uses, whether it's like, Teams or like Slack or whatever the other ones that are out here. This message is for people who send Teams messages and just say hi or good morning and just sit there. I'm gonna need you to get to it. I don't want to hear your pleasantry. You just sit there and just be like, hi. I'm like, I ain't finna answer that. What the fuck do you want? Get to it. Especially if we don't talk every day and your hello or hi is just out the blue. Get to that shit quickly. Don't hi. I'm writing because I need such and such, not just hi. Because if you sit there, I'm gonna sit there. I'm good. You messaging me. I don't care what you want. I'm gonna just keep going. So get to it. That's the moral of the story. Get to your goddamn point. Thanks.
I literally Slack my team. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday. It's Monday again every week.
So that's a whole other annoyance in itself, is the happy day of the week. Don't get me started on that shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? It's not a holiday. Hey, happy Friday. What the fuck am I supposed to say? Same to you? Just keep it moving, please. And Tiki, I'm talking about not happy Tuesday and all that other stuff. I'm talking about if you're messaging me because you have a question about something, get to your question. Don't say hi. Don't say good morning. We're not friends. We're not cool. Get to your goddamn question so I can keep on with my day. That's my point. And you can keep your happy Tuesdays as well.
Good morning, beautiful.
Whatever. Did it come back to you, Khujeaux?
No, that's my random. I hate when I'm thinking of something and I lose it. That's happening more.
Welcome to middle-aged.
Man, like, and it's completely gone. Like, there are no traces of like, oh yeah, it was along the lines of something. Like, it's gone. Like, I lost it.
Parenthood.
And then the more that I think about it, the more I lose it. Like, I'm thinking, and now I'm thinking of others. Was it this? And I'm thinking of that. And now I'm losing it because that wasn't it.
Me every day.
Well, I can go one more. I'm.
No, that was my random. That's my random. I hate that I'm being absent-minded. It's fucking irritating.
Welcome on in. Come on in. It only gets worse from here, Khujeaux. I just want to slide this in that I'm tired of people misspelling stuff online and in text. You've been spelling stuff right all your life, and then all of a sudden, you saw, I can't comprehend the people who like. They put the extra O in lose, like you learn how to spell that word, and just because you know the word, you spelling it loose and not lose. It's like, that's just annoying. That's wrong. You've been spelling it right all your life. You saw some asshole spell it wrong online. You're like, well, I'll just start writing it that way anyway.
Did y'all see the TikTok video about the girl saying we need to learn how to spell angle versus angel correctly on the internet, or we will not succeed as a people?
Yeah. Or, want he do it instead of won't he do it? Want he do it? I'm just tired of this shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
I am convinced again that these phones, and I don't know about y'all, but mine is rigged to make me look like an idiot. Every text I send, I can go back and proofread it. And once I hit send, it changes every and to abs, in, on to in, and it to is. Doesn't matter who it's going to, doesn't matter what point I'm trying to get across. That once I hit send, it converts to whatever the hell it wants to convert to. I am convinced.
I've been raw dogging it since my first iPhone. I turned auto correct, all that shit off. I've just been raw dogging it, man. If I misspell it, then I'll correct it in the next line. I usually catch it, but I'm I'm not gonna say like I'm like the world's best speller and I just don't need it, but like
you made it this far?
Yeah, I made it this far. I mean, I'm talking about since 2007, 2008, I've been without autocorrect. I turned that shit off. I don't need you to tell. First of all, because back then I was typing in slang and I didn't need the fucking phone to tell me what I wanted to spell. If I want to spell was W-U-Z, fuck you. I'm gonna spell it that way. So that's why that was originally why I turned it off, and I just left it off. Yeah. So I make myself in your situation. If I make myself look stupid, that was all me. I don't need my. Oh, that was the phone. It changed it to duck.
Certain stuff like you've been knowing how to spell it all your life, and all of a sudden you go online where we got more spell correcting.
Did they know how to spell it all their life? Are you sure?
I hope people know that loose and loose are two different. I'm tired of loose being made to be loose. It does not have two O's in it. Loose has had one O in it all your life. Now all of a sudden, like
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yep. Have a blessed day.
I was helping my third grader with her spelling homework last night, and I'm looking at like, are y'all doing English spelling or American spelling? Because I don't know if this word should have a U in it or not, but which spelling are y'all doing? And she's like, what?
COLOURS, colors.
I was like, are y'all learning English spelling or is this American? Like, I don't know which one we going because it's wrong, but it's right. I mean, it's right, but it's wrong. It just depends on, which speller we going with.
Don't worry. She's just trying to get it right so she doesn't lose her mind. That's all.
Y'all, you know what? I felt so bad last week. I got the hiccups. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. Last week, she misspelled earth on her spelling test, right? Problem is, and 16, you can probably insert this. There's a Pinot Noir that I drink. It's called Earth, but it's spelled ERATH. And she spelled her spelling word ERATH instead of EARTH.
Is it Earth?
Yeah.
You sure that's not, or not ERATH?
So I thought it was ERATH as well, but someone corrected me and said it's actually Earth. So it could be either way. That's how she spelled it. Now I'm gonna Google it again.
Put that word up on the screen.
Which one? Shit, we've thrown a few of them at there.
No, ERATH. I wanna see it on the screen spelled out. I want people to see that on the screen and try to pronounce it as Earth.
It is right here.
Earth? Is that how they pronounce it? Earth? There's no.
Wait, do I need to share my screen?
Language mechanics. There's no way to make that spell Earth phonetically. Earth?
Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Earth.
Earth. It's definitely not Earth. You can say Earth.
I mean, I was corrected that it was Earth. It's my favorite.
How is that Earth?
ERATH. I will take it.
Now, I mean, if they were going to do that, they could just take the A out and just be Earth.
Let's see. While we're looking this up.
This is tremendous.
Are we doing research?
Yeah.
We're doing research.
While we're waiting on this, ladies, drop all your questions related to fellatio and men and what we like in the comments. Add us. Be more than willing to do more enlightenment if needed. I feel like we've been pretty clear, haven't we in M16?
We have.
Yeah.
We have. Follow us on Instagram at It's the Radio Show. Facebook, The Radio Show.
I feel like this is free advertising for this company.
It'd be messed up if I just block out that part. Like it shows all the words and just block out the company. I just might
put like a dancing gif for like what's your boys? Play me some filler, Johnny. Put them right there.
I don't know. Either way, this is how she spells in our spelling test. So
yeah.
I mean, I wanted to text the teacher and be like, I mean, this is probably my fault. This is pretty frequent around our house. So when she saw these letters and heard it, This is what she came up. My
bad. Yeah, your child not being able to spell is definitely your fault. We agree.
I agree. All right, I'm gonna stop my share.
All right.
This is a good one. You know, talking smack with the crew. Yes. So again, you know, like I was saying, follow the show on Instagram at It's the Radio Show, on Facebook, The Radio Show. Yeah, you can send us an email to radioshowinbox@gmail.com. Text message 678-800-1677. All that good stuff. We have a few things coming up. Aftermaths continuing. We're gonna have more of the music break. Secure some more music that's been sent to us from up and coming artists. So that's gonna be in there. Probably mostly on just the audio podcast, but music definitely forthcoming. Yeah, follow the rest of the crew at their respective places that they want them. So you got Khujeaux, it's on the screen at Khujeaux. Tiki Blue at Tiki Blue on air.
That's me.
And it's got 9hairco.com. Bella and Kai. Oh, just a bunch of stuff. Just go to our website. Everything's there. Just check us out, please.
Hey, can I give a couple of shout outs really quick?
Sure.
All right. So y'all know I've been working on, like, you know, just hopping on other people's podcasts real quick and hosting shows and stuff like that. So one, I want to give a shout out to Eric Smith and the Lyoto organization, because I hosted a show for him a couple of weeks ago. And it's a really great organization. You guys should go check them out. It's called Lyoto, Leoto, Living Every Day on Their Own. And it's specifically designed for people who have vision and hearing impairments, and teaching them how to cope and live on their own without, you know, direct assistance all the time or full-time assistance. So you guys should definitely go check them out. And then also, I hopped on the Bottom of the Bottle podcast a couple of weekends ago. I think I'm going to hop on with them again. There's some brothers out of South Carolina. They're going to hop on our show. We're going to do an aftermath with them really soon. So we should go check them out. And the last one is yesterday, I connected back up with a prior guest. We had Mocha, the Duchess of Comedy. In the middle of the afternoon, we killed a couple of bottles of wine. And it was probably like the best comedy show my neighborhood has had in a long time. I promise you, because we were on the back patio for like a couple of hours chopping it up. And she's working on some new projects and a web series and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to hop on her show in the first week in November, I believe. But that's to promote the Bella and Kai line. Ma'am, go to bed. The Bella and Kai line. So, you know, just some things out there that been working on, staying busy as well. So shout out to those people.
Nice.
All good stuff.
For sure.
Are you frozen? Oh.
No, we was about to do that thing where we just sit here and just look, but it flunked. So we just gonna wave to the camera and say, appreciate everybody listening to, watching, especially, man, the people in Germany. We appreciate y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know why you like our black ass show, but we appreciate it. And yeah, all the support.
Go ahead. All right.
So we'll keep coming with more content.
Guten Tag.
See you soon.
Easter Schlagen.
What?
I was saying German words.
Do you know what that means?
Did they call it German chocolate cake in Germany? Or is it just chocolate cake?
No, it's German. It's still German chocolate. They're proud of that cake. It's the national cake.
So when they go out to eat there, you know how we go out and get Chinese? Do they go out and get we want to eat Caucasian tonight? So we're gonna go.
Goodbye.
What the hell is they are also Caucasian.
Goodbye.
Oh, well that flunked. Oh,
you mean American?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Goodbye. I'm about to say get off my phone, but get off my laptop. Goodbye.
Sure.
So you just decided to do the show in your little tank top today?
Why are you feel like he got on his sleep clothes. Like as soon as we get finished, he finna go to bed.
Like you trying tickets to the gun show. That was his. Welcome to the radio show, the gun show edition.
You're just waiting, George.
I really was. He looked like he's about to stand over somebody and just wait for them to finish using the equipment.
Ain't you? Can you hear the girls in the background?
No, nothing. I'm shit. As much craziness to go around all through all the households, we're not worried about that.
Okay. All right.
I'm not concerned with that. Just come along with the program. Shit. Yeah. If these kids, shit, as many kids I've seen come on screen in Zoom meetings for work and during this pandemic, people, you just gotta let that ride.
Let me tell. I'm telling you, and I am guilty. I am so guilty. Folks have been like, "Hey, you got a kid on the back of your neck." I'm like, just ignore her and she'll go away. They're like, "I don't think so. She's been there for a while." I'm like, "I know. Just keep talking. She'll go away." So yeah, I am very guilty of that.
Of what we talking about?
Children.
Children just being randomly in Zoom. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I was just saying because my girls were in the tub, so and like I was asking, could you hear them? And he was like, who cares?